everyone, welcome back to the channel, Coin's Reaction Zone, in episode 8 of Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. So, the last two episodes dealt with the truck stop, going to Gunma, but stopping at an RV dealership first, where they run into Shizuka. And once they get their RV situated, they then run across spike trips on the road, and run into one of Akira's old bosses, Kasugi, who puts them basically in indentured servitude. And they work for him, and Akira basically gets stuck back into the other things and doesn't really deal with that, and just kind of gets stuck in a rut and just gets kind of pushed around. And then that goes into the next episode where it's more of that, and that's episode 7, until finally Shizuka noticed Akira's bucket list and gave it to him and basically told him about, and we know about her backstory. That's took up half the episode. And we finally get more information on her and what's happened and why she wants Akira to stand up for himself. And he finally does. And the entire village dissipates. All the people, the baseball team that was as defense left, and then the other people left. To be honest, I feel like they could have at least stayed and just kicked him out. And it probably would have stayed pretty strong because they had a pretty good infrastructure set up there. But there was a zombie hidden in the truck, of course, because of cliche. So they had to leave. Shizuka officially joined the crew. There's not really much kind of going-ons of what they actually want to do yet. Theoretically, they should still be going for Gunma to see about Akira's family. There was a 2-week delay for this episode, episode 8, but it was released on September 17th, called Sushi and Hot Springs of the Dead. So it looks like we might have an Osen episode where they just kind of bathe naked and stuff. So I'm interested to see how this will go, because the intro is also starting pretty late. So without further ado, I think we're just going to get right into it.
マインドフルネスってご存知だろうか。未来や過去にとらわれず、今この瞬間にいかに浸れるかでしょ。企業研修で散々やったわ。その通り。願わくば俺も常々そんな心のあり方でいたいと思ってるのよ。
It's the only thing about the...
こんなことしなくてもお前とっくにできてるぞ。マインドフルネスとやら。
Tricep yoga.
早くも15達成とはな。 He
doesn't even have 100 things written down. Oh, they're already an hour away from Gunma. Never mind. The animation still is really beautiful, though. Oh, time for his shark suit. Oh, so he is still gonna do hero stuff. That's nice, at least. Thought he wouldn't do that. Oh, is this our 4th main character finally? After 8 episodes? Nice, she's strong. Yeah, they're doing following like a shonen kind of anime style, having the kanji and all the super abilities that she's using. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And full on red blood with the steam and everything. Yeah, same thing, period drama. Finally, our other main character. Now that the team's finally put together, now we can start enjoying the show. Because historically, I'm not really enjoying it very much, just because it's a lot of the same stuff that I don't like about zombie shows. Takasaki, deliver fish. Wow, the first time she saved up money working part-time jobs to arrive in Japan and apocalypse it, that's so mad. That would suck, dude.
Sushi?
That's funny. That's exactly what all the other foreigners that watch this show would do. Like, pick out a nice sushi restaurant, number 7. I really like that they're on the same page. It's kind of like a nice shonen background. It really actually rounds out the group of characters having 4. Sure, we just had 1 or 2 of the guys at once.
大将が無事ならいいのですが。行きますか、ベアトリックスさん。はい、アキラさん。
いや、やる気があるのは結構だがよ。
Oh, I want to see them fight together. See how strong they are.
一計がないこともないわよ。
So she's like their planner. She kind of reminds me of like a crew style of like Luffy, of course, and then Nami is her. Of course, he's naked. It's his special ability. I guess he would be like a mix between Usopp and maybe Brook. And Beatrix is Zoro for sure, acting like a tactician. That's so many zombies. Holy crud. What, throwing alcohol and I'm gonna burn them? Oh, was that your boy Kang Ming? That was a great anime. Fantastic tactician in that. Of course. They had to make it more dramatic. You can't everything be so easy. That's a bit of a cringe line. But at least they know what he wants. They can call him on his bullcrap. Their fight scenes got kind of a bit weak, but it's still cool to see like the backdrops. Like, you can't really tell whether it wants to be a strong fight scene or kind of weaker. Because it does a lot of cutting away, like in superhero movies and stuff. But it's not bad for sure. Oh, flaming Molotov. Nice. And I like how they don't even react to being him naked, even though she's only been around for like a day. Wow, they're going up quick. Holy crud, I guess they sprayed alcohol on all of them. Oh, he was still alive. I'm honestly surprised. Nice. On vacation to a hot spring. Covered in blood though. It's kind of funny that, to be honest, there has been more people that they've come across, but I guess that makes sense since it's such a big populous area that it kind of vinces around. And of course, he's already going for. I guess he knows that there's some kind of bro code that he has a thing for Shizuka. Because now they're both pairing off. She's no nonsense. No hot water in the woman's bath. Pump isn't working. This is legit a pretty funny moment. I like this episode. Like full Kudere style. Mixed bathing. There's no way that they wouldn't have been noticed earlier. That sucks, man. But since there was so much blood on there, it did make sense that there'd be so many zombies. And they're all wearing hot spring robes. And they skied that mountain really quick too. Holy crud. So this episode's pretty quick. I did like the different pacing for this one. And since I know there are 4 main characters, I know they're not going to die anytime soon. Not for a while anyways. And she's for sure bathing naked because this is a shonen kind of style. Probably in that waterfall or behind the cliff. Yep. Gotta get one more cliche in there.
俺だってずっと温泉でのんびりしたかったのに温泉地に来てまでのんびりせずに帰るくらいならゾンビに食われた方がマシですこいつ本気でただ温泉に入りたいだけなのかじゃあその岩から絶対こっちに来ないことはい
They found another hot spring like thing pretty easily though. Good for them.
傷つくのが怖くて仕事が一番のことを理由にして強がってきただけ
Yeah,
なのか
she's afraid of getting hurt.
今の静香さんはとても素直ですよいつか私も誰かを好きになるならこんな風に素直な自分でいられる相手だといいな
That's cute. There's only 4 episodes left in the season though. It basically did sound a bit like a confession, to be honest.
山の中に温泉が入ってやがるじゃねえか
自然の中に自分するノユというものですね
お前らいつの間にそんな関係に
I like how he's no nonsense.
声優の恋を邪魔するキャラがから抜けが許せねえ俺たちの力だ
And I guess they're all just naked bathing together. Nice. That's how you make friends right there. He knocked off 3 items now on this list. And that was Zom 100 Bucket List of that episode 8. Probably my favorite episode by far. Like, the pacing was a lot better this episode. There was a couple of cliches, but it was more on the fun side of things. Like, definitely a fun one where they didn't really focus more on the zombies. They were focused more on the adventure, which is what I wanted originally. Legit fun episode. I think I would probably give this one like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10, which is what this whole show was based on, was like comedic moments in a zombie apocalypse. But then they started all like drama-y, which was fun at first, but then it just got very cliche and just very kind of annoying and just kind of frustrating for a lot of things. This one was a legit fun episode, so if they can keep this kind of thing, then that would be pretty great to see. Because right now it's a 5 out of 10 for me, and then there's 4 episodes left. I did love Beatrix's introduction and kind of her interactions with the crew. I think she's by far my favorite character. She's kind of no nonsense, she's strong. She doesn't seem to have those kind of annoyances as the other characters. Immediately fit in well. They didn't have to do any dumb kind of saving her or anything like that. She saved herself. She's just a nice, fun character to have in this world. So I'm pretty excited to have her around for the last couple episodes as we end this series. Apparently there's not going to be a delay for the next time, so the next one will release in 4 days at the time of this recording. So I'm excited for that. But I have no idea what's going to happen, if there's going to be more delays after that. They probably will, because it seems like so far on the releases, 2 on, 1 off on delays, so we'll see. I did enjoy this episode far more than I have the previous ones. The highest rated I've rated the previous episodes was probably episode 1, was about a 7 out of 10. So I've been disappointed for a bit after that, because it just felt like going to a place, killing everybody that you like or that have any kind of development or anything there, and then leaving again, which is very annoying. It's what I hate the most about like season-long shows like Walking Dead that did that all the time, where it took like a whole season to go to place, everybody dies and then they leave. There needs to be changes. There needs to be not so many cliches. Any kind of show, really. But if you're doing a fun way like this one, where, you know, the hot spring and stuff like that, just round it out 4 different characters together, it makes it a lot more fun. It took 8 episodes to get our 4th main character, and Shizuka just happened to join in episode 7 at the end. So it just took forever for the crew to come together. If they do make a season 2, which I think they will, it just depends on the manga pacing, since they're pretty much going through all the episodes for how much chapters of the manga are released. A season 2 might be fun because everybody will already be put together, so I might watch that just on my own time. For now, this series for me is still probably, at this point, maybe like a 5.5 out of 10, but since my anime list doesn't do 0.5s, it's a 5 out of 10. Because the animation is beautiful. Some of the characters I really enjoy, but only sometimes, really. Yeah, they only mention it once, but I feel like they don't really follow what they want to do at the moment. There's no way to really realize their dream, but they don't really kind of follow any kind of narrative structure on trying to accomplish those things. They're just kind of following around the main character and not really doing much else. But this was a nice change of pace. They had a goal. They accomplished that goal. The dude that they wanted to go to was alive. Like all previous episodes, whenever they wanted to do something or go somewhere, they would come back and the person would be dead, or they would go somewhere and something would happen at that place. But no, just a full-on cutesy, like, eat the sushi, and then left and went to a hot spring. That's when crap ensued, but they got out of that. It was all randy-dandy, which I really enjoy. It subverted expectations compared to the previous episode, but still stayed cliche a few times. So overall, pretty strong episode. So if they all stay this quality, then I might increase my rating to finish it off. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So I will see you next week for the next episode of Zom 100. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.